Have you ever wondered why some marketing campaigns outperform others? Well, let me tell you a quick story. Once upon a time, there were two beauty brands. Brand A used the traditional advertising methods and used airbrushed models, while Brand B launched a campaign telling stories of diverse women embracing their natural beauty. And the results? Well, Brand B won a plethora of ad awards and its sales jumped from $2.5 billion to $4 billion. Can you guess the name of Brand B? Well, I'll tell you soon whether your guess is right or wrong. But the point is, people love stories. And if you also want your marketing campaign to get similar results, keep watching, because in this quick video, you will unlock the 4-step storytelling formula from a legend storyteller that transforms ordinary copy into captivating, emotionally charged stories that your audience can't resist. And we'll also step inside the minds of copywriting giants like John Caples, Halbert, Eugene Schwartz to unlock the techniques that they have used to create stories that captivated millions. So, let's get started. Hi, my name is Shweta and I'm a conversion copywriter helping small businesses evolve into sales machine. On this channel, I guide aspiring writers to earn big with their writing prowess. And if this is something that interests you, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell icon for all the secrets. So you see, stories are everywhere regardless of the format or device. Whether you are writing email copy, crafting a landing page, or creating a video sales letter, weaving a story into your copy can make a significant difference. And why is that? Well, storytelling has been part of our lives since the dawn of the time, way before literacy and the written word. That's right, when you tell a story, you are tapping into deep-rooted human instinct that's been with us since our ancestors gathered around the fire. Cool. We are hardwired to seek out stories, which makes them incredibly persuasive. And it all comes down to the psychology behind how our brain processes information. Speaking of the stats, according to a study by Stanford and universities, stories are 22 times more memorable than facts alone. And that's not the only reason for our love for stories. Research shows that when we hear a story, our brain releases oxytocin, the feel-good hormone that helps us connect emotionally with others. Plus, stories activate more parts of our brain than plain facts, helping us to better understand and remember the information that we see. In a nutshell, storytelling is important because number 1, it engages your audience on an emotional level. Number 2, it makes your message more memorable. Number 3, it helps simplify complex ideas. And number 4, it builds trust and credibility. So before we dive into the real-life examples from legendary direct response sales letters and ads, let's talk about the formula for crafting a compelling story for your copywriting. So this formula is inspired by the work of storytelling expert Donald Miller. And if you are interested in this topic, this book is a must read. I'll share the link in the description below, and here are the steps. Number 1, identify your story's hero. Spoiler alert, it's not you, it's your customer. Step 2 is introduce the villain or obstacle. This is the problem your product or service solves. Then step 3 is present your product as the secret weapon, the solution that helps your hero conquer their villain. And 4th is describe the hero's transformation. Show how their life has improved after using your product. Now let's put this formula to the test with a real life example. Let's say we are selling this fabulous skincare product. And here is a quick story that incorporates our formula. Meet Sarah, a busy mom who struggled with dull, tight-looking skin. She tried countless of products, but nothing worked. Then she discovered Glow Genius, our breakthrough skincare solution. And within weeks, Sarah's skin transformed. It was radiant, smooth, and youthful. Now she is confidently rocking the no makeup look, and she has never felt that before. See how we have incorporated the hero, the villain, the secret weapon, and the transformation? That's storytelling in action. And if you liked this practical exercise, check out my video on secret copywriting exercises, where I share 5 powerful copywriting exercises that every writer must practice. And the third exercise is a real game changer, so don't miss out on that. Now, let's learn from the legendary direct response sales letter and ads and see how storytelling has made $1,000,000 ads and what you can learn and replicate in your marketing campaigns. So number 1 is start with a hook. Your opening line should be like a magnet, drawing your audiences in right from the pic. Make them curious, intrigued, or emotionally invested by using compelling question or statement. Let's take a look at an example from John Caples' classic US School of Music ad. They laughed when I sat down at the piano, but when I started to play. This opening line instantly makes the reader curious and eager to know what happens next. Next up, incorporate sensory language. Engage your audience by using descriptive words that appeal to their senses. Create a vivid mental image with language that evokes all their senses: sight, sound, taste, smell, and touch. And here is an example from Dove's "Darling, I'm having the most extraordinary experience" ad. It isn't soap. Soap was never like this, so wickedly creamy. So just take a pause and read through this and you will see what I mean. The sensory language here helps the reader vividly imagine the product, making it more memorable and enticing. Next is create an emotional connection. So your story should resonate with your target audience by tapping into their experiences and emotions. So something that they have been trying to do for a while. This creates a strong bond between your reader and your brand, making your message more persuasive. So here is an example from Joe Karbo's ad for the lazy man's way to riches. I used to work hard, the 18-hour days, the 7 days a week, but I didn't start making big money until I did a lot less. By sharing a relatable struggle, this story makes an emotional connection with the reader, who can easily imagine themselves in the same situation. Harness the power of contrast. By showcasing the difference between the hero's life before and after using your product, you create a vivid image of the transformation that your product can bring. This helps your audience visualize the positive impact on their own lives. And for this, let's take a look at our last example and see how before and after story has been highlighted in the sales letter. See, this contrast makes the reader realize how the product can change their life for the better. And there you have it, my friends. Go out there and weave your storytelling magic to create copy that captivates, inspires, and sells. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome content on copywriting, marketing, and storytelling. Now, time to reveal the brand B that catapulted their sales with the power of stories, and that is, yes, you guessed it right, it's Dove, very famous ad, Real Beauty campaign. And if you watch that video, you will see how Dove is telling a story about a sequence of events, but the dialogue is split up among a bunch of different people. That's a technique called nested loop, in which there is a core message that you are trying to communicate in the center, and you kind of overlay a story over a story over a story like an onion. At the center of all those, woman's story is that you are more beautiful than you think. That's it for now. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Take care.